Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Reed Designs, and it is mini release day. This is the new freebie collection called Radiate Joy, and it's the new freebie, and so you can get all the details on the blog. On Traci Reed's website, so that'll be listed down below, so it'll give you all the details on how you can get this collection. And when Traci does a freebie, she does not skimp on what she puts into those freebie kits. So I highly recommend it. This kit is awesome. It has wood grain, it has mixed media, it has plenty of pattern papers and tons of embellishments. It'll give you everything that you need. You don't even have to add anything to it to create beautiful pages. And so I'm going to go ahead and create a page with it today. And to start out with, I did go ahead. This is one of the pattern papers. Now, when I brought this in on my computer, I did lighten the stripe. So if you were to print this, the stripe would be deeper in color. I lightened the stripe just ever so slightly. It does have distressing around the edges as well. And so once I had the stripe lightened, I took the mixed media element, which is this white with the hearts, and there's like a text in the background. I took that and overlaid it on top of the stripe, and then that's what I printed for my background. Once I had it printed, I did go ahead and cut it down. I want to say this is maybe a 10 by 10, give or take, size. I did add, if you're looking for a good blue that goes with this collection, faded jean. So I took some faded jean Distress Oxide and just added some splatters to this as well. And so that is going to be the first part of my background. So I did do that off camera because I wanted the splatters to dry and be able to go ahead and create this page. I also did distress the edges of this pattern paper. When I was printing the papers for this particular layout, I'm not gonna lie, my printer has been giving me fits lately, and I got so frustrated with it that I bought a new new large format printer. So hopefully I will not be fighting with my printer from now on when creating with digital prints. So needless to say, my papers, this one required me to cut it down smaller. I probably would have made this my full background had I not had to fight with my printer. So because of that, I'm bringing in what I also pulled from the collection. So this green cardstock, that is from my stash, but this is the wood grain, and I will say, I think if my printer hadn't been having issues, this wood grain is a slightly different shade when you look at it on the computer screen. I think my printer, like I said, was giving me fits. So I want to say this would print a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, but I'm okay with it because it kind of goes with the faded look that I already have with this background. So I went ahead and gutted that center as well, and then this is how I'm going to layer up my papers. So they're going to look like this. And as you can see off to the side here, I have built some embellishment clusters. I have my title, which is also from the sticker sheets. So I have a combination of sticker sheets and digital elements from that kit. So everything I'm using except for the enamel dots is all paper. So I'm really loving this. The colors in it are beautiful. You can definitely do like summer, you know, that Indian summer or fall harvest. You could definitely even bring this in for winter. It's not like a one season collection, which I really like. I can definitely see me using it for summer layouts if I want, or fall and even winter. I'm kind of leaning toward, my photo is kind of has a fall feel. It's a photo that has a filter on it, so it definitely leans toward the fall, and it was taken in the fall, so I guess that kind of also led me to the fall sort of feel for it. But like I said, you don't have to use this as a fall collection. It's not designated for one season. So this is, like I said, going to be my background. This is the photo that I am scrapping today. So like I said, it does have a filter on it, and it is of the entrance of Magic Kingdom. And so I liked the colors that were happening in this photo with this collection. I thought it matched perfectly, so I couldn't resist using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to triple matte it. So I'm going to use a piece from the wood grain that I cut out of the center. I have this green with a sort of wonky polka dot in a lighter green tone. So it's the two green tones in the stripe that you see. And then I have this orange. I want to say it's like the two tones of the orange that are also in this collection as well. And see, you can tell I was fighting with my thing because it stopped like printing in 8.5 by 11. You have no idea. I was yelling at my printer. It was horrible. But I'm going to triple matte the photo. Might distress a couple of the layers, probably not all of them, but they're going to get layered up with these 3 pattern papers. And once I have that done, I know that I am going to put my photo about here. So I'm going to show you at least this much, and then we'll go off camera and get this glued down before we do the embellishing. So I know I'm going to have that there, and then I did decide my title is going to go in here. So my days is going to go there, and then my happy is going to go nestled in there. I liked the D coming, the top of the D coming in between the P and the Y of the happy. One thing I will say is I will likely be popping my photo up, which means I'm going to actually pop up with some dimensional adhesive my title. So this will be popped up and this, so it'll give us some lift on the page as well. So when I come back, my page will have this portion put together and we'll just have to do the embellishing. We are back with progress, and here's a note. If you're working with digital prints, don't forget that when you set them down, and you have adhesive, and if the placement isn't right, it's stuck. So I say that because my striped pattern paper is definitely not straight. It is wonky on an angle, but unfortunately, because this is digital and printed, the adhesive immediately adheres to the bottom paper, and so moving it wasn't an option. So I straightened up my photo using a T-square ruler. So yeah, so just a note, be mindful when you glue things down on printed papers because it sticks immediately, and there is very little give on being able to pull stuff back up. So note to self, make sure it's straight the next time, but that's okay. It works. It doesn't look horrible. I distress the edges, so that kind of helps a little bit, but just don't look too close. My title is down, my photo's down. I did pop everything up, so there's some dimension for my title and my photo. I'm really loving how this looks. So now I'm just going to put my embellishments on my page, and so you're just going to see me build my clusters. So nothing really too exciting for this. I'm keeping it pretty standard from if you've seen any of my videos. I'm building the sort of same embellishment clusters that I use, keeping my elements somewhat the same, just slight variations in color, but essentially everything is going to be the same between my 3 clusters. I will have 3 clusters because if, like I said, you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like my visual triangle. It definitely is my go-to. I really love how it looks. So my clusters are going to look somewhat similar to this. And I'm going to have a second one up here. So like I said, these are from both the digital and the sticker sheet. So I have a combination of both. And I did print and cut all of these. I actually did not hand cut these. Usually I do hand cut, but I did pull out my silhouette and I did let it do all of the cutting for me on this one. I also punched a little Mickey head out of some of that green pattern paper as well. So he's going to stick in here somewhere. But yeah, I did let for a change, I did let my silhouette do the work for my cutting. Saved myself a little time since I was short on time. And so, yeah, I kind of am tempted to do it a bit more. I will say it definitely made this layout come together really quickly because I did let my silhouette do my cutting, which I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of nice. So my embellishments are going to go somewhere along that. So there you can see the start of my visual triangle. And then this one here, I think I decided I liked the idea of this one actually sitting on the photo. So this will definitely have some dimension already because it is sitting on the photo. I will end up popping up maybe the hearts. Something on each of my embellishment clusters will also get popped up. Simply because I like the look. So again, I'm just playing with the embellishments. They all, like I said, apart from a color variation, they're all pretty much the same elements being used in each cluster, and just layering up my hearts a little bit. I like the overlapping of the small on the big, keeping them kind of close to each embellishment cluster. And I think I like that. So I think we're gonna call that good for my embellishment clusters. I'm gonna go glue this down, and then I have some enamel dots, and I'm just gonna come back and sprinkle those in. Okay, we are gonna finish up this page. Everything is down. I did add an enamel dot into the center of those peach colored florals. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add little clusters of 3 enamel dots to each of my little spots here, and we are going to call this done. Just trying to decide where I want to put my dots. So there's that one, and then let's do one of each of these. Finish it up with the green. So super cute. Loving this new collection. Be sure to grab it. It'll be a freebie, and it's a great one. So many uses, like I said. And yeah, check out the blog, see what some of the other design team members created with this kit. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.